Hi guys, the 14th Prime here, back with another video review, and today we're looking at the Transformers Shattered Glass Drift. Here he is in his vehicle mode, and before we look at the figure, let's take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is, got a nice, get around a little bit, and a nice awesome picture of Drift right there. Shattered Glass, and his legs, and Transformers Timelines. Side you get nice purple Autobot symbol, Drift and car mode. This side is pretty much the same thing. The top is a whole bunch of different things and stuff and licensing and stuff. And then you know what you can do with this box. You can open it, refoam, and the guns are there, and you take this out and the card would be in it, but I already removed that, so of course it won't be there. This look up, and if you haven't noticed, this is a different area over here. This is a bigger table that I wanted to do my reviews on originally, but I just couldn't because I didn't have a shelf for all the stuff that's on here, but now I do. So yay! But here's the card with that awesome picture of Drift. Just kind of more close up. He is the Dimensional Fragments Eliminator. Fancy talk for hunting invaders from other universes. There's his technical data, which is actually accurate this time. Instead of that really weird 9 means 10, 7 means 10, 6 means 10, all that stuff from Wreck-Gars. Unless I just got a bad one. His motto is blast them again to make sure they stay offline. His bio is even amongst the villainous hordes of the evil Autobots, Drift is considered the most ruthless. Laws and morality have no stay with him, only money and profits, and occasionally thrills. He'd blast his own batch initiators if he was paid for the jab, or if he thought it might be fun. Typically given free rein by the Autobot leader Optimus Prime to complete his objectives, Drift's methods of taking out his targets are only limited by his imagination. In other words, they're almost boundless. The mercenary relishes dreaming of new ways of taking out his marks and logging them where he reboots in the morning. Lodging them, I don't know. Regardless of the elaborate traps he might set, he always ensures that he is there at the final move with his finger on the trigger or his hand on the blade. I kind of liked reading that last sentence. With his finger on the trigger or his hand on the blade. Oh, that was nice. On the back, you know what it is. But here's Drift, and I love this. I love it. I've considered, and I love it. This thing is simply amazing. Sure, it has no taillights, but you can look past that. This little quick spin around for a comparison. There's original Drift, which this is actually the first Shattered Glass figure I've had the original representation of. They look amazing together. So yeah, he does have the sword on the bottom. And this symbol, according to TF Wiki, means, what was it? Definite, I think. I don't know, I have it pulled up over here. It's, decided. There we go. Decided. And pretty much mean, like, your fate is decided, is what it said. Yeah, okay. Weird. It rolls. If you were wondering, it rolls. Because cars totally don't do that. So yeah, let's get down to transformation. So first, remove this sword. Weird. I don't know why I did that. Struggle until you find something that opens. Because that's what I do every time I transform this figure. Try to get these untabbed. There we go. Untab those. flip these above these, and you see his head. Say hello to Jeff's head, right there. It's right there. Pop these out of the sides. I don't know how difficult that is. Flip these down. Flip up the handles of the swords. Sorry, it's kind of tricky to see. There we go. And flip in these windows, like so. You want to then flip this down, split the legs, flip this up, flip that back, and just accordion it there. Second verse, same as the first. Flip that up, flip it down, and accordion it's where it should be. Bring all this stuff down. There's pretty much the lower half. Now it's getting kind of tall, so you want to flip these around, flip this up, and then tab it in. You want to bring the arm down and then rotate it forward. That beautiful shattered glass Autobot symbol. Do that on both arms. And here's Drift in robot mode. And this guy looks amazing in robot mode, if I might add. He does also come with 2 blasters. They're the exact same as Blur's blasters. You can also take the sword if you want to. Bring that out. Which personally, I don't really like doing that. I like having him hold this sword in one hand. And then put a gun in his other hand. Personally, how I like it. Now for comparison, here he is with himself. And you can see they look very nice. The swords, as you can see, right there's a little bit of gold paint, and there the handle is painted black. And then these smaller, up here fell over. He has smaller swords, which the only difference there is purple arrows. So yeah. Normal Drift, you're slacking, man. Stop slacking. A little bit more of a modern figure. A little bit more. There's Crosscut. And just because I recently got him and I really like him. There's Brainstorm. Fell over. It's awesome. He's as tired as I am. There's Brainstorm. Yeah. Articulation, the head can move side to side. It can look up. It can look kind of down. Arms, full 360. Bend up there if you want to. Bend at the elbow. In and out rotation. Wrist around a ball joint. Legs forward, back, in and out, but you gotta move these. Bend at knee. Rotate there. No movement at the waist. So then, let's get a close up on the head. Those are white painted eyes. Overall, if you can get your hands on this guy for a decent price, I would go for it. I got this guy off of eBay recently, so that's how I got mine. Your mileage may vary with getting him because he is pretty expensive. I got mine for $66 on eBay, I think. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's about all I have to say. So, be sure to check out my channel for more video reviews, and please don't forget to subscribe. This is the 14th Prime, signing out.